Minsan, torn ka if you're going to watch a movie sa theater or hintayin mo na lang sa Netflix and watch it at home. But the good news is, with the Lenovo Xiaoxin 100S projector, you can have a cinema-like experience at the comfort of your home. I'd like to thank Lenovo and VQI Media for sending me this review unit. Sa video na to, pag-uusapan natin lahat ng features ng Lenovo Xiaoxin 100S projector as well as my honest thoughts to help you decide if this can actually give you a better watching experience. Kung bago ka lang sa channel ko and you love watching unboxing videos, tutorials, and product reviews like this one, make sure to subscribe kasi nag-upload ako ng mga exciting and helpful videos regularly. So to start off, let's do a quick unboxing. So these two came in a larger box together. So itong mas maliit na box contains our projector mount. This larger box contains the power brick, a power cable, a remote control, a user manual, and our Lenovo Xiaoxin 100S projector. This is lighter than other projectors on the market. Pero ingat pa rin pagka inilalabas nyo sa box. Ito yung itsura niya pag inassemble natin yung projector mount. This feels sturdy and hindi siya madaling matatopple over kasi there's some weight to it. You can adjust the angle of the projector by tightening or loosening this knob. And sa ilalim nitong bracket is another knob to adjust the screw head. Now let's talk about the design and the physical aspects of the projector. Ito yung harap ng projector natin, where we'll find our main lens. Meron siyang konting orange accent sa gilid, and just below that is a mesh design pattern, which is also the exhaust opening. Sa bandang baba, meron tayong maliit na camera that our device uses for its autofocus capability. At the top, we have our power button with an LED power indicator. Sa ilalim naman, we have 4 rubber foot pads just in case gusto nyong ipatong yung projector sa table. Sa gitna niyan, yung bracket screw hole for our tripod mount. The left and right side is identical. Parehong may mesh style pattern design, pero dito sa likod, you'll notice na may opening for our speakers. Finally, at the back, we have our power input, a USB-A port, HDMI port, a 3.5mm port, and an infrared sensor. To turn it on, i-connect lang natin siya to a power source. Then push lang natin yung button at the top. We can connect this to our Wi-Fi by going to settings. Then, i-on lang natin yung Wi-Fi toggle. It will then search for available Wi-Fi sources. Select one, and then input your password. Magko-connect na automatically yung projector natin each time na i-open nyo yung unit natin. Once we're connected to the Wi-Fi, we can then navigate to the user interface by using the remote. The UI is simple and very user-friendly. And masasabi ko na hindi mo na kailangang maging techie to figure out everything. Just to give you an idea, let's go through all of these quickly. On the top left corner is the search tab. Pwede mo ditong i-search yung app na gusto mo for easy browsing. Yung home tab naman is basically our homepage. Dito, merong mga app recommendations, movies, and trending contents. Sa app section naman, makikita natin yung mga apps na naka-install dito sa projector. Meron din siyang sariling app store if ever you want to expand your app collection. Sa video tab, meron ditong mga categories na you can browse through. May mga movies, trailers, kid-related videos, and sports section. The music tab gives you different categories and genres to choose from. Finally, we have the settings tab. Hindi ko na iisa-isahin kasi most of these are self-explanatory. You can click on the source tab if you want to select between USB or an external source via an HDMI cable connection. Sa file manager naman, you can browse and view your video files, images, audio clips, or even documents. The projector has a 2 plus 32 gig storage capacity, which is pretty neat para naman may option ka to save a couple of movies here. You can tweak and adjust your Bluetooth and network connection as well as the date and language preferences dito sa settings tab. And if you click on the projection settings, pwede mong i-on yung autofocus feature para yung projector na yung mag-auto-adjust ng visual quality para clear and sharp yung projected image. We can also activate the auto keystone correction para yung projector na yung magde-detect and magko-correct ng distortions and alignment. It's important na tama yung piliin mo na projection mode. Kasi mababaligtad or mali yung orientation ng image na makikita mo. Madali lang naman siyang ma-figure out. Kasi may illustrations naman dito to help you visualize. Okay, now it's time to test the actual performance of the Lenovo Xiaoxin 100S. Try natin mag-play ng music. So, dito sa home screen, i-open natin yung YouTube app. I've already logged into an account. Pero, pwede rin naman na hindi na if you're just going to browse casually. Ang advantage lang, pagka nakalogin yung account nyo, madali nang hanapin yung mga channels na nakasubscribe kayo. Anyway, let's play some music to check the sound quality. Okay, after that, here are some sample videos to give you an idea of the image quality. If you want to tweak some settings, like the picture quality, pwede mo siyang i-adjust using the remote. Finally, let's try to watch some movies on Netflix.
He retired, got married, had a baby, and eventually, Sakamoto grew.
Madali lang yung pag-switch between movies with the use of the remote. You can easily browse between titles or genres by using the navigation arrow. Okay, so now that we've seen the image and sound quality of the Lenovo Xiaoxin 100S, here are my honest thoughts. Unahin na natin yung mga nagustuhan ko. At the top of the list is the sound quality. Sobrang ganda and tunog niya. Nung first time ko siya gamitin, nagulat talaga ako. Kasi hindi ko in-expect na ganun siya kabuo and immersive. So this projector comes with integrated two 5-watt speakers. And if you're planning to use this, say, sa loob ng kwarto, in a more private and closed surrounding, then trust me when I say na mag-stand out talaga yung sound quality. Pagdating naman sa image quality, wala rin akong reklamo about it. Kasi satisfied ako sa level ng detail and sharpness na nakikita ko with its 1080p resolution. The projected image is bright and clear, especially with the lights off, because of its 650 ANSI lumens of brightness. But in a well-lit environment, or if you're planning to use this outdoors, hindi na masyadong magiging sharp yung mga images. Yung Bluetooth remote is okay. And the controls are intuitive. Pero medyo time consuming, lalo na kung first time mo palang magsiset-up. You can use almost any app on this projector. Pero it doesn't come pre-installed. So if you're planning to use Netflix, pag gagamitin mo siya for the first time, kailangan mo pa siya i-download using the Google Play Store. Which means you need to log in with your Google account. Once that's done, you'll then need to log in with your Netflix account, which is really time-consuming. Kasi, you'll need to input your username and password using the remote one letter at a time. Last minor thing is that medyo shaky yung projector pag nakakabit sa mount. Solid naman yung mount natin. Pero kung mapapansin nyo, konting movement lang, medyo wobbly na siya agad. I don't think na hindi siya stable or that it would topple over. Pero I can't stop feeling anxious just by looking at it. Hopefully, this design issue will be addressed with future iterations. Overall, I really love the Lenovo Xiaoxin 100S. This is priced at around 13 to 14K, but it will all depend sa vouchers or sa promo na gagamitin mo. This is my first time to watch a movie using a projector, and I was really satisfied with my experience. This is perfect if you love watching movies sa salaman or sa kwarto with the whole family. Kasi this will definitely give you a different movie experience. If you're interested in getting the Lenovo Xiaoxin 100S, you can click on the links on the description box. I will also put the links on the pinned comment, so make sure to check those out. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like and share. So that's it. See you on the next one.